Look at how amazing it is out. What a great day. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Look at all the colors. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, so this morning I read 1 Samuel 26, and it was really cool. It was really, every time I open 1 Samuel, I'm just blown away. And I've read it before, but you know, sometimes you look at it with a new perspective, and it you just see different things. Anyway, so I was reading it, and basically what happens is David is running from Saul, or Saul's trying to kill David. And this is actually round 2, because before, David was hiding in a cave and Saul came in, and David had the opportunity to kill him, but he didn't, because he knew that wasn't God's plan. So at that time he cut off a piece of Saul's cloak, and then later showed it to him and said, "See, I spared you," which of course demonstrated his his compassion and his faith towards Saul. Well, this time David came up on Saul. Saul was in the cave sleeping with all his men, and there's a spear by Saul's head and also a jug of water. And David's helper, Abishai, was like, oop, switch hands. David's helper was like, "I'll kill him. I'll just grab his spear and put it right through his face." Basically is what he said. It was really intense. But David's reply was just amazing. He was like, "Who can kill the Lord's anointed and be guiltless?" He didn't see Saul as his enemy, or maybe he did, but he didn't just see him as the guy who was trying to kill him. Even through all that stuff, he still saw him as the Lord's anointed. He saw him as God saw him. And I was just blown away by that, because he could have reasoned out, like, maybe God wants me to kill him because God wants me to be king. I'm the new anointed, and so maybe I should kill Saul because that'll just help God's plan come true. I think I can do that a lot, which is why it struck me. It's just a great example of faith that David had, and then a great challenge to make those same kind of decisions, or use the same kind of process of, like, well, what is God's plan really? And then, the next part, which is like the home run for me when I was reading this, was David and Abishai and whoever else was there left the cave with all of Saul's men sleeping, and it said that no one woke up because of the deep slumber that the Lord put them in. And I was just like, what? That's so crazy. It's like kind of nonchalant, like, yeah, God had a plan the whole time. Like, it doesn't even really say, like, make it a big deal, but it's just like, yeah, everyone stayed asleep because the Lord put them asleep. And the point I got from it was, well, what if David had killed Saul? What if he had let Abishai spear Saul? I mean, God had a plan the whole time, and it would have been for nothing, Actually, it would have been, like, insulting to God, I think, that he had this plan set up and David ruined it. But it's just another example in the Bible of how when you put your faith in God, you know, he really does come through. And I know, like, maybe that's hard for a lot of people. It's definitely hard for me. I don't know about you guys. It's hard for me a lot. I imagine how hard it was for David. I mean, he had the opportunity to be ended everything. Like, it could all be over. All the running, all the fear, all the chasing and the anxiety. You know, he could have ended it all right there. Killed Saul. But he made the decision. Hey, how's it going? He made the decision to, you know, have faith. And I think that's a challenge, definitely for me, and maybe it's a challenge for you too. But definitely check out 1 Samuel 26. It's so awesome. Bye.